Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Good to be back, I will definitely say that. So, when we last left off, we had done the whole school thing, and it had taken longer than I initially anticipated. There was a couple of puzzles in there that I didn't so much get stuck on, but I sort of obsessed over doing really well. Probably when I shouldn't have done, but still, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, so we are now running around. I'm basically doing some side quests before I wrap sort of today up. I'm sort of reminding myself. I know that the mob guy wants me to go to the fish and chip shop, so that's fine. I've got to collect 3 pounds of eggs from fishermen, which I think I've got 2 of, if memory does indeed serve. Oh, that reminds me, actually, sorry, hang on. I forgot to change that back after last time. Don't want the audio in the background to be too loud. Is it not in Quest items? Got a barrel of olives. Apparently I've only got 1? I thought I had 2. Okay. Maybe I didn't have 2. I could have sworn I had 2. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, we're in here getting another one. And I think it had to do with this guy here. Yeah, so you could ask him about his weird head, and we can fight. And there was... Oh, apparently I do have the muscle for this. Okay. Going. I need 7 muscle. Yeah, okay. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, we need more muscle apparently. Armor. There's that. That will give me 7 muscle. I don't know if I'm going to need 8, but let's have a look. I mean, I'd rather not fight him if I can. Hey! Nice! Oh, and then I got thrown out anyway. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we got that. That gives me... Okay, though I've only got 2. I thought I had 2 of them already, but I guess not. I must have just forgot that. Anybody remember which hat I was wearing? Was it the welding? No, it wasn't the welding mask. Was it the chef's hat? I think it was the chef's hat. Oh, that's right. Yes, because I got a little distracted because I came here for one of the other little side quests, which was I need 3 cups of triple mint tea, which is apparently here, but I don't know where it's from, so I've got to wander around and find it. We already took care of the bugs that were in here. Make plain tea. Can we make the mint tea here? Doesn't look like it, which is kind of a shame. Okay, so it was 3 cups of triple mint tea. They got them at the Goldwaith Park Botanical Garden, which is where we are, so they're supposed to be here somewhere, but... Ocean City by Hobart Pupert. Always doesn't change. Ah, tea guy, hello. Triple mint tea. Excellent. Hey, I got a sword leaf sword. Apparently I missed that before, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got that. That's good. And it also means I've got to remember where else. Random guy, gain a bit of meat off of every time. I wonder if I will ever find something to ask these people. Possible. We need to find another way into the sewer. I'm pretty sure I've already explored this place. Oh, is this what used to be the tentacle house until I cleared the tentacles out? I think so. Yeah, this used to be the tentacle house. Oh. That's different. This wasn't what was here last time. Didn't I have the thing with the cat and the mice? What is this? Piece of eye. Oh, am I creating a boss for myself here? I feel like this is probably not a smart thing to be doing. Ooh. Okay. I thought I dealt with that. Huh. Maybe I hadn't tried to or something? Or maybe I couldn't. I could have sworn I had. Alright, there's clearly no more manholes here, so we're just going to be checking each location and seeing what we can find. Ah, yes. Fortunately, we did clear his little problem. So we don't need to check that. He's still asleep. Okay, I need to give him a music lesson. There you go, 10 points of experience. Alright, do we have a way underground around here? It does not look like it. Nice. Fancy foods. Okay. Well, we know we can do that if we need to. Alright, so no way under the ground there. Oh, yep, okay. She's leveling up. Good. I was told I should be doing that rather than reaching inside and grabbing stuff, because that might not be the best idea for me. That's right, we still got the chop shop. Because I never did get that favor from Head Lizzie, did I? Because I could ask for a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like keeping the favor in case something useful came out of it. Because you never know when you're going to need a favor from a mob boss. Well, gang boss at least. How rude. Okay. Can I use the pliers in battle? No. Sadly not. Nice. Ooh, have I gained any more? Oh, wrong button. Have I gained any more hats? Ooh, I've got the stone frat cap. How's this one for you? Lovely. And I think the balaclava. Okay. Mushroom cap. I think everything else I've used already, so we be good. Hey. Because I'm thinking, put it on, and I get my money back, plus extra. That was the wrong one. I want the Eldritch one. Okay, so nothing there. Fridge factory. No. Always good to get something out of it. Pretty sure I've been over there. I do have some things with cold resistance if I need them. I need to remember that. There never was anything else that happened here, although of course this was where we met Noelle originally, you may remember. Alright, so nothing over here. There's got to be a place. Oh. Okay. Yeah, gain some experience for doing something completely random. Oh hey, I got the bathroom key. Sweet. Still can't find a way underground. I really want to join those people eventually. randomly dead. Aha. I suppose I should be checking basements out a little more regularly. Let's have a little casino. Order a drink. Sure. Fisherman concoction. What does that do? Muscle and maximum AP by 1. That's not terrible, I guess. Most stat boosts in this game are pretty minor, so... watch for a while. The player next to you puts some fisherman eggs on the table. Croupier picks up the pebbles and nails and hands them to the player, who shakes them up and scatters them across the table. Croupier frowns, makes a sweeping gesture, then picks up the nails, pebbles, and hands them back to the player. The player makes a grumbly bluff sound and tosses them on the table again. Player grumbles wetly. Keep watching. Keep trying to understand how the game works. Fisherman gambler antes up some eggs again. Dealer hands the pebbles. Croupier looks at the nail pebbles, shakes his head, makes an argumentative noise and points at one of the nails. Croupier sighs and peers at it closer and shakes his head finally. The player counts out some eggs, puts them on the table once again. So you throw the pebbles and nails. And it looks like they've got to land in a very particular way. He seems impressed. He nods at the player, picks up one of the nails and tosses it again. Croupier adds a large pile of eggs to the player's bet. Carefully consider the arrangement of pebbles and nails and choose a nail retoss. When the nail comes to rest, Croupier shrugs, pushes the meat back towards you. Looks like you got a tie. I wonder if there's like a pattern to it. So we got a tie. So loss. Oh, did I press the wrong button there? Hang on. Pick up some meat, so hang on. Shake them and drop them on the table. So it's loss, loss. I'm very confused about this. Hey, just hammer the button. It's not as if I don't have any meat for it or anything. Right. Is that the last one? Perhaps? Maybe there are others. If there are, I don't know where they are. So... Right. We still haven't found any... Let's see. So I got the 3 cups of that. So that was ZOO. Fisherman Rufus in the lab. Oh, that's right. That's Rufus from the last game, wasn't it? Who is the younger brother of the protagonist from the last game, who is looking for the protagonist, which I thought was rather fun. Because apparently I just disappeared at some point. Right. Who wanted the... So yeah, that was... So that's quite loud. Increases damage of your ranged weapon attacks by 5. Ooh, that's pretty powerful actually. Looks like we got a fight. Ooh, good night. Good night. I got you your eggs. Let's just process these and oops, misplaced decimal. I only needed 0.3 pounds of eggs. Well, now we got plenty of this coop. You can keep the extra eggs. Hooray! Let me write down where to find the fish mother's nest. Also, you need this municipal contraption. Maybe just slather you with some foul-smelling jelly. Come back and see if it needs reapplied. Double hooray. So hang on, what did I just get out of that? I suppose it would be under effect, wouldn't it? Oh, -1 to all my stats. Oh, I want this off as quickly as possible. Right. Is it... Oh, bridge. Do I want to buy... Sure, why not? Books are always fun. 51.365. Okay. Is that a wonderful skill book, perhaps? The first few pages you learned that you're better off selling it to a used bookstore. City Chemical Department dump zone. Ooh, got a cursed fishing rod. I'm hiding behind the next piling to the left. And say hello. Hey there, you must have seen my note. My name's Walter. You're living under this bridge for the moment. Probably moves soon because SAT students keep throwing weird rocks down here. But it's protected from the rain and the fishing is good. It's a pretty nice spot while I camp for a while. What about the fishermen, the fellas with the glowing eyes? They're a bit leery of me at first, but I guess decided I was harmless. Maybe all the raw fish have been rubbed off on me. Oh, damn it. Should have asked him about the hobo code first. I always forget about that. Up the bank. Oh, that's the wrong one. Rubber boots. What does that do? Adds a bounce to your step. Fair enough. You emerge from the disgusting hole in a slightly less disgusting cave. Although let's not be unclear here. The cave is very disgusting. Wet piles of eggs litter the uneven ground. You hear a quite gurgly breathing sound coming from the other end of the cavern. Alright, let's get the stupid pearl. Ooh. Guess I don't need to breathe in here. Very funny. Might be a chalice. Close it. Huh. It's interesting that we're doing that. Didn't I get an item out of the first one? Or is it... That's right, because we had the cat thing. And then that was like, okay, we should probably tell what's-her-name about this. And then I got the pliers. You're a smooth, melodious voice speaking directly into your mind. You're a cunning and wily human to bypass the defenses of this place. Thanks, don't ask how I did it. I already know. If you're not, the eggs I give my children to take care of are largely non-viable. Helps to keep them out of trouble if they think they have responsibilities. Why have you sought an audience with me, human? Well... It's about the pearls. Ah, so you're a treasure hunter, are you? You who have killed 6 of my children. Yes, I counted. Have the further treachery to trick your way into my lair and pursue the material wealth. It's not like that. Your words are the ashes of one whose pants are aflame, human. Right, liar, liar, pants on fire, basically. So, did I kill 6 fish people across the game? Nuts. Okay. I didn't want to fight. I would prefer to have done this without a fight, but I really need that pearl, so I guess we're doing this. Alright, what do we got? We got you. You got 2 points. You got 12 points. Good. How do I do? Let's see, 7 is 14. That's not going to be enough. What I need, I don't have. Which is kind of irritating. Well, the robot's going to go down. Okay, tell you what, I will just... Yeah, just kill you, and I'll save the AP for next time. Oh, hey, I get you. Yeah, set her on fire. Have some fire damage. Yeah, okay, that much I expected. Hey, Jagoth, Discord decided not to alert you to the message. Well, that's just annoying, isn't it? Okay, so we can do 29 physical damage to you. That's fine. Good. Now, that's the biggest attack one I've got. Yeah, okay. Fine by me. Sorry, really didn't want to have to do that. They gave me no choice. You manage the fishman is probably where the fish mother keeps most of her young. Go fishing, fighting, actually. Presumably that's just like a place where I can endlessly fight fishermen. I'm trying to actually remember, where the bloody hell did I fight fishermen in the first place? It must have been something I couldn't, like, worm my way out of or something, because I choose to not fight if I can help it. That's the wrong button. Although it's not, actually, because now I can get this. Excellent. So that's all of my perks done. Now I can start spending experience points on upgrading books and stuff. Yeah, it's good for you. Back to Rufus's lab, I suppose. Got your pearl. That grows, huh? No questions. Pearl really is a beaut. I'm gonna have to go into hardcore analysis mode for a while. I'll give you a call when I've figured out the next step of my plan. What do they do with the fishman eggs? Cook them for you. Ooh, scrambled fishman eggs. That's kind of gross. Gives you 5 HP regen per round. That's actually not terrible. I mean, 5 HP when, you know, I've only got 21 HP. Because HP is not a big stat, you know? So, okay, fair enough. Alright, so that's that. And we had... What else did we have to do? Ah, yeah, we had to go talk to Greasy Steve. We still don't have barbecue sauce. I don't remember ever seeing that. I refused my tenure rule. I upgraded the perfect monster formula. All I have to do is mix these two chemicals. An unstoppable legion of beasts will devour this entire building. Okay, why did they deny you your tenure? They said I haven't published enough original research. The fools, I've created life. It sounds like a pretty hefty research project. Have you considered, writing down your findings and publishing them? Hey, good. Hi, you're Greasy Steve. I like how you didn't phrase that as a question. You're a cool customer, kid. I get what Donny Thesaurus sees in you. Put her here. And here's the deal. We got some, dirty meat, see? We gotta get it laundered. Meat laundering? Don't know much about that. It's easy. The only tricky part is you gotta find a way into the SIT laundry room. Yeah, on account of how it's a steam laundry, it's only a steam laundry is gonna be powerful enough to clean this dirty meat. Yo. Well, okay, let's go do that then. I feel like... Hang on, have we got to... I'm sure I've been in the laundry room, haven't I? I think I did. But I might be misremembering that. I don't remember where it is. Greenhouse access, laundry room. Here we go. Yeah. You don't want to look at the gross filthy meat, so you throw the whole thing in the machine and start the wash cycle. Wait. You wait, the machine continues to launder the meat, you continue waiting. Keep waiting. Trust me, I can do this for a very long time. There might be something at the end of this. There's nothing at the end of this. Hang on, I got a bag of laundered meat. Lovely. So I have to take a shortcut. Yeah, see, I think this is what happened. I just got caught in a fight I couldn't get away from, and I really didn't want to have to surrender for him, so, Guys around to make sure nobody's watching and slide the slack of freshly laundered meat across the table. Which Steve opens the sack and glances at it. Nice job, kid. Here's your payment. Picks up the briefcase, empties it into the sack, and then slides the briefcase back to you. Seriously? He shrugs and goes back to stuffing his face. Okay. That's funny enough. Woo, 500 meat. Ah, money, money, money. Excellent. Extra spicy cocktail sauce. Now, I haven't found any of that. I haven't even found, a clue to it. Sleaze armor. At some point, I might, do the rounds of shops and, check to see if there's any items I've missed or anything like that, because in terms of sleaze armor, I think I've got, yeah, I've got 1 point of sleaze armor, which isn't a lot. And apparently I need, 5 for this. Isn't there some barbecuing at the front house? I don't think I can talk to him. I think I tried last time I was in the place. I can go back and have a look. But here's the thing, just because they're barbecuing doesn't mean they're necessarily using barbecue sauce. So that's 2 points of sleaze armor. I got plenty of stench armor, but not much in the way of sleaze armor. Just haven't found any. And I can get 3 points. No, 4 points. So I can get up to 4 points, but I needed a hat with sleaze armor on it or something. Okay, that does actually remind me I should go back to, what's its city? Actually, no, you know what? You're right. I will check the barbecue place. I don't think... fair enough. Because this guy had a barbecue. But wasn't one of the other frats? Didn't they have a barbecue too? Nah, see, I can't talk to these people. Nah. Of course, the third one was just the place where everyone had been turned to stone. That I oddly still can't do anything about. I don't know. Anyway, I've got a few things I can drop off of the speakeasy. Found some olives. Okay, well, that's better than nothing. Okay, I want to swing to the hobo camp because there was that guy I couldn't get the... yeah, sure, here you go. 5 experience points. Who's that guy I didn't get the chance to talk to before? It's Walter. I see you settling in. Hobo code. Mostly fish-related ones. Goody. Anything else? Asking about some fishing. Ooh, expert fishery. Nice. You can pet the cat 10 out of 10. You can pet multiple cats, in point of fact. Better fishing results. I won't say no, so yeah, sure, why not? What is my... books, because we got all this stuff. Sweet, cooking for health. Missile. Gives sleeves armor. Further upgrade mind melt. Which one was mind melt? Hang on a sec. Oh, +1 to range attacks. Fair enough. Because I think I'd already upgraded that one, which is why it does 7 damage rather than what it did before. Wait, was it stench armor or was it sleaze armor I needed to increase? I don't remember. It was sleaze armor, wasn't it? Oh, wrong button. Ah, 40 experience points. Damn it. Alright, well we can work on that. Fellow secret plans. Not quite there yet. What is my hobo code level up to? Ooh, wow, level 15. Let me know. Don't know if there's going to be too much more on top of that, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I don't think there's too much else I could. That's the wrong place. Oh, phone messages. What we got? Boss is mad about our telephone bill. I've been encouraged to keep this brief. Greasy Steve will have details for you. Oh good, back to Greasy Steve then. Fair enough. What you got for sale, big guy? Could come in handy if I need either of those up. Okay, I can't think of anything else. I mean, with the exception of the barbecue sauce thing, there's not much else I can do. Actually, no, I did just get that mob message, didn't I? Hang on. I should probably go do that now. Woohoo! Alright, so that, I think, if I'm lucky, so I need 5 sleaze armor, and according to this I currently have 2. Now I am fairly certain that I've got the items to get up to 3. Because we got these, which is 2, so that makes it 4. And there was one more. I can't remember which one it was. There. Ooh, greasy paper hat. Moxie and sleaze armor. Fair enough. They have fries here? I didn't see that on the menu. I bring my own from home. I'll pass, thanks. What society needs to send a message to Congressman Chutney? You familiar? Sure, a message is when some information is conveyed from one person to another. I meant with the congressman. Oh, never met him. His son Chadley is a student here. He lives at one of the frat houses, Zeta Omega Omicron. I know the place. So you're gonna make Chad sleep with the fishes. Whoa, I didn't sign up for... Oh, well, I didn't sign up for this either. Look, all you gotta do is get into the kid's room. It's a lead pipe cinch. I don't know what that means, but okay. I do wonder if it's gonna end up with me having to actually whack someone. Oh dear. That's a problem. I got one of them at least. Oh wow, that did not do as much damage as I'd hoped. Quick, kill it. Gotta pay more attention to the numbers I'm dealing. Take it to Chad's room and dump the rotting fish out on his bed. After tonight's inevitable rager, he'll stagger back to the room past that without even noticing them. Awesome. I think I've been in there. Yep, kid's bed is full of fish. It was a lead pipe cinch like you said. I still don't know what that means though. Nobody does. What makes it such a great turn of phrase. I don't think he will, but okay. Woo! 600 meat. Jeez Louise. Rolling in it. Oh goody. Well, your boss said you had to keep this brief. We devised and agreed upon an arrangement deemed satisfactory to both parties. Let me guess, you're paying for the phone bill. Greasy Steve got it. Okay, yeah, back to Greasy Steve again. Where were all these earlier? I'm sure I checked and there wasn't anything there, and now suddenly we've got all these little things to do. Serious stuff for you this time, it ain't gonna be easy. It's an attitude that'll take you far, kid. Maybe right off a cliff, though. What's the job? There's this vampire, a real mean SOB. It's got one of our capos real steamed. Like, really steamed as in literally steamed the guy to death. It's one of those mist type vampires, you know, but real hot. I don't mean hot as in good looking. Fight was in the steam tunnels. We managed to seal the thing up there, but we got to take care of it for good. Here's a combination to the door, but don't get half cooked. They're not, I just wanted you to throw them away from me. Half spoiled vegetables? Muscle plus 4 sleeves, huh? In the steam tunnels, huh? Easiest way there is through Rufus's lab. If you could replace the water in the boiler with holy water, that would put a crimp in their fun. You need only about 100 gallons of it. 15 mysticality? I've got 6! How the hell did you get up to 15? Well, we're supposed to be fighting, so let's do a fight. Oh, that's not good. Oh, one of them's dead at least. Okay. Good night. Ooh. I literally got a handful of steam as an item. Okay, what does that do? 5 hot damage. A bunch of vampires now gone from undead to just dead. So that's good. So short, you got a real future in this organization. Probably last job you'll be getting from me. You've dealt a fatal blow to the bloodsuckers in this territory, so if the boss has any more work for you, they'll be somewhere else. That's 700 meat. Yep, it's been going up by 100 every single time, so I'm not complaining. Who knew working for the mob could be so lucrative? Alright, so I'm going to assume... Yeah, no messages. Okay, so that's good. So... Still need to find some barbecue sauce, but on that front I haven't the faintest idea. That's right, I do have a cursed fishing rod. Ooh, 101 delicious mutton recipes. What's cursed now lives in the machine. Okay, let's do that. Not often Latin is spoken on our soil without bloodshed. It augurs well for our future. Henricus offers us much power. Yeah, the tribes who ally with the Empire are greatly rewarded, but I can name no tribe who would be as powerful as you, Grimheld. If you are good to that man. Afraid not, don't speak of marriage at this time. Why scold me? Would it not go well for our future and yours? Secure place for all, with much power to you and benefits. Spit on the son of Rome, Grimheld. Fracture. It offers power on top of peace. Power in return for suckling the sucklings of she-wolf. That is no power. I can drink the milk of bears, and he spits on sons and daughters of Rome. Right, so this is like Romans moving into like Viking places or something. I stand before you in the name of Imperator Gaius Julius Caesar Divus. Okay. Dominus of these lands. The Emperor's birthday is next Mercury's day. Big birthday, he will be 40. Sign his card, Barbarian. The Empire shall look with favor upon your tribe. When we are in public, you call me Barbarian? I'm on official business, Grimheld. My words are chosen accordingly. If you do not perceive my passion, it is only because I have dominion over them. So I can either sign the card or threaten it. Let's sign it. What will you write? In Latin, please remember your lessons. Yeah, tell him. Oh. Oh dear. Oh god, do I have to go ahead with this? Can I just try again? Hang on. Can I say I don't know Latin? It wasn't me much growth to hear you have taken so little lessons from us. However, it should give me great pleasure to continue them. Right, so I've got to... What the fuck would happy birthday be in Latin? Hang on, I'm going to look this up. Okay, let's go with this. Hang on. According to this is basically what happy birthday is in Latin. It actually accepted that. That's great. Of course it did. Why would it not accept it? It's Latin. That does make me wonder, like, how many Latin words are programmed into this for it to accept. I wonder how many people would just put in that line from Life of Brian. But when I've said I'm fully composed, if I say I'm surprised, I do not think even my teachings had carried you so far. I'm surprised as well. How did I know that? Okay, what now? Oh, do you know Latin? Your covers as much power. Okay. Do you know any Latin? So what have I done or not done in point of fact? Oh, hello, there's a weird book there. The birthday card to the Imperator. Write a message, punch the card into the sky. Happy birthday, you filthy... No, it's Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, alright? Now, why nothing, Grimheld? Simply sit back and luxuriate in the power that comes from being a friend of Rome. I wonder what would have happened if I'd used the checks. I wanted to do it normally. The Cursed... Oh. Huh. Curse remains unresolved. Huh. Uncursed project. That'll be to project into a previously severed cursed, and then neither. Hang on. So I did something wrong. Do you know any Latin? Ooh. Oh! Consumatum est. The curse that once lodged within that forbidden and nasty text has been unwritten and undone. Oh, okay. Huh. 10 new ways to prepare mutton. Happy birthday, Caesar, wherever you are. Hey, 30% meat drops. That's actually pretty good. There's one more chapter. Ooh. Got meaty experience. You can further enhance your meaty experience. 10% meat drops if you have the time and the energy. Oh, sure. More meat. More meat! Not right now. Okay, that's good. Okay. So yeah, we're mostly just collecting up experience points for books at the moment. But yeah, that gives me... Ooh. Oh, that's plus 60% to meat drops. Plus 25% there. I wonder if they're like additive or if they stack. They're probably like additive. So I've got... What is that? 85% increase in my meat drop? That's almost double. Anyway, let's uncurse this fishing rod. Why not? Oh, apparently I'm a fish person. Chooses me. Live a new life above the sea. I appear to be a fish hook. So we've got 3 people there. I make mischief, I'm a wretched soul, chaos is Fisherstick's only goal. Well, almost only, see I am very lonely, and to you I won't lie, tonight I'd like to die, by your hook then be cooked. Okay. Nobody knows a trout as sweet as saucy Mr. Calvin meat. I'd like to kiss the other trout on the tails or thereabouts. Okay. I'll now tell you my most base desire, to be fished and thrown in a fire. This is weird and kind of dark. Nobody sees and nobody woos, poor old invisible glubbifer Lou. But you could make this Lou, sir, a winner if you'll rebirth me upstairs as somebody's dinner. What the hell am I choosing here? Like, I don't understand the context of this. I mean, I get it. I'm a hook looking for fish, but is there something in particular I'm looking for? I don't know. Okay, fine. Guess you'll do. Did it not really matter? My tickle the fisher was Curtis caught another fish today. You get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Wait, who's he? You just know deep in your gut that this curse is a man. This isn't a male curse, the curse is a man. Weird. So is this going to be, there's like... How many times have I got to do this? Hey, tiger. Maybe I'm not supposed to catch a fish. Because I'm like, well, if it's making the curse happy, I don't want to make the curse happy, do I? I want to dispel the curse. I need to get rid of it. So I need to... I need to do something. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. I kind of figured, oh well, maybe I've got to... I don't know, maybe if I catch one of each. Oh yeah, I forgot that works now. Yeah, you really need your armor levels to be up very high to do all that. Okay, got two of the same one, they moved places, did they? Don't think they did. Pretty sure this is the same order they were in before. Maybe I just have to wait it out. Oh no, you're right, they are in a different order. They're in a slightly different order. Maybe I'm supposed to like wait out like a timer or something, like the fisherman will get bored if I don't catch a fish? I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, I've just noticed it's 4 o'clock, so we're going to take a break now anyway. As for... I'm not sure on this one because it's like... I need to dispel the curse, but catching the fish seems to make the curse happy. So I don't want to do that because I want to dispel the curse. I need to break it. So I've got to do something that makes it unhappy. And I thought, well, okay, maybe catch something that's not a fish. You know, maybe I got to catch some junk or something. Or maybe there's like another layer to this. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. Time for a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. I'm really not sure on this. As I said, unless there's like a timer where you just gotta wait out not catching anything, which... possible, but this game doesn't really do timers like that. There's gotta be something else. Something I'm missing. Something I can interact with. That's... Maybe catch them in a certain order? I mean... possibly? Problem is, it takes so long just to catch one. Testing out all the possible combinations could take forever. See, it doesn't... Really not sure. Like, really not sure on that one. That's... Huh. Oh, that would have been nice to know about before. Okay, never mind. Alright, so I don't know what that fish thing is about. I'm going to have to just leave that one for later. Before he left his errand, Charles asked me to pick up a third store. It's advanced pants. Doesn't say what they're planning on selling, but I assume that it's pants. Ye old chemiker. So SIT science lady wants to sell potions. Truncheons and bludgeons. Let's go with the pants store. Ooh. All right. Let's see what dream we're gonna have tonight. I keep forgetting that's even a thing. Look back fondly on your afternoon at college. 3 statues of you, each whispering. All I got, all I ever, all I'm doing. Brawn, study, bluffing. Shut one of them up. The whispering drifts in and out, mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got, all I ever, all I'm doing. Brawn, study, bluffing. Why do I get the feeling that like when I pick one of these I'm gonna drop one of my stats down? Because like brawn, study, and bluffing, I could easily see as muscle, mysticality, and moxie. With the perk pep talk. I can't check that now. Ooh. My research wasn't thorough enough. Am I playing as my uncle now? What did you do, you idiot? Something was keeping me out. That's Noelle. Not sure who that is. Will this barrier hold without me? Is that the president person? Might be. Perhaps through this there is an ending. Interesting. What's going on there, I wonder? Yeah, I can get a few perks off of these things early on. Very Fairy Fisticuffs, lovely. So what's that perk I got? Oh, Mysticality and Moxie. Ah! So it wasn't that I was lowering one of my stats, I was just choosing one stat to not raise. So I picked the muscle one, knowing that that was muscle, because I didn't really care about muscle. That's like the one I don't use the most. So what are we on now? 6, 7, and 7. Okay, okay. Okay, so that being the case, it is a new day. What do I want my stats to be today? That's the question. I mean, plus 5 HP and immune to bleeding wouldn't be terrible. Plus 7, Moxie by 1. Although 5 HP regen per round is pretty damn good. Yeah, we'll go with that. And as for the potions, which we have a lot of. Don't know what that does, which is worrying. I mean, I could always test it and then override it. Having my armor up would be pretty good. Tell you what, I'm going to try one of these just to see what happens. There will certainly be no long-term consequences. Oh. Fair enough. Has that swapped my stats? Wasn't my Moxie on 7 before? Oh, that ain't good. That's lowering my stats. Hang on. That's not good. Hang on. Ooh. Oh, minus Mysticality, Moxie. Although my weapons have gone up. That's actually really fucking annoying because I want those stats up. That's actually not good. I thought it just swapped my stats around. Never mind. What is this diner coffee gonna be for? Alright, where was that? I think it was the shadow wine. Let's take that. Seems really dangerous. Oh, it's shadow stuff. Yeah, you're probably right, I should stay away from that. That's why it's such a good boost, because it's shadow stuff, and I'm like, I should probably be staying away from that. Okay. 15 Now, I've already dealt with the 15 Mysticality thing. I don't need to worry about that. What the hell do I want? I mean, acting earlier in combat would be alright, but it's not essential. Wouldn't necessarily mind that. Then again, physical armor being up would also be quite nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Oh, for goodness sake. Wait. Oh, consuming this will replace... Yes, I definitely want to get rid of Chemical Chaos. Thank you. I'm fine without that, thanks. That's okay, okay. Good. Right, let's get the hell out of here. I am, if you say so. What's eaten? I'm at my wit's end. Charles has gone missing. He wouldn't be missing if I knew that. Okay, I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica, don't panic. I don't know where he went before he went missing. We're having trouble getting the Detectotron to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the Big Moist. The Big Moist? It's a swamp north of Porkham. And I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is not the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday afternoon to see if a downed power line or something was causing interference. And he hasn't come back. I guess I'll go looking for him then. Charles could have been eaten by the gatormen. The what now? I don't, which seems like a good thing. Big Moist is a home to several nasty and belligerent half people, half alligators. They don't take kindly to intruders, such as, for example, Charles. Ever hear of the sunk cost fallacy? Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese? It's a sponge. Which deli have you been going to? A sponge is definitely not a map. You're going to a swamp. It's soft and damp and has holes in it. Alright. I suppose that's technically true. Okay, call the mob. What the hell? Stick to English or I quit. Your resistance to international forms of communicating may prove to have a hindrance effect on you in the future. I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it. What do you need? A team of operatives transporting a ship of alcohol through the local wetlands encountered difficulties and were compelled to abandon their submarine. The wetlands proved to be drier than we had anticipated. You need me to recover the booze. Where do you want me to take it? You retain the booze as your weapon. Recompense. Our only requisition is not be acquired by the prohibition agents, for fear they may discover our fingerprints upon it. Okay, I'm on to that. And the other one? Number you have dialed is not in service. Please hang up and Rufus? Oh, it's you. Sorry about the subject. I had to tap into the university line to get a phone down here. Anyway, I think I figured out the next step in building my quantum telecommunications device. Can you come to my lab as soon as possible? Alright, it's easy. Sweet. We have a few things to do. Oh, actually, swinging to here real quick. Do I get my day's cut? Sweet. Actually, what drinks have you got? Ah, not bad. Alright. Oh, also, and remembering, we have a couple of things I want to check out real quick. So we needed 7 muscle and 8 moxie for that. Can I get that? Because I only need 1 point of muscle, which should be hard. Nice. Oh, wait, really? Hang on, no. I don't need done 2 of the locks. Oh, well, okay. I'm not going to specifically argue, but I am a little surprised by that. Bug, maybe? Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what could have lived a service job instead of whatever it is. Freelance and cursing. Anything in the cash register? Ooh, force open the drawer. The drawer can loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but doing so triggers the bank alarm. Whoops. Oh. Now it's apparently raining in there. Today we celebrate our opening of Securiborous Buildings and Loans. Ow. Yeah, makes sense. I vault onto a car and drive down the street. Wow, and one of the banks are collapsing is this, so they've gotten the till. That's fair. That did not go as planned. Apparently not. There's no viable means of opening this monstrous vault door. Open it. Who knows how? Okay. So it seems like we set off the alarm, but it was just the... Oh, advanced pants. Hey, if you're marking for pants, what you got for sales? Okay, muscle and physical armor. Moxie. Muscle and Moxie. Well, not a bad... Oops. Actually, can I just have a chat? Why pants are in particular? My grandmother was arrested a couple of times in the 1850s and 60s for wearing pants in public. Since then, our family's been big advocates of women's pants and equity in clothing in general. It's a deeper answer than I was expecting. How's it working out for you? Much better nowadays. We don't have 100% pants acceptance yet, but we're getting there. I did notice you have some skirts for sale too. I've been experimenting with a line of men's skirts, but that's proving to be a tougher sell. Men are more stubborn about their clothes, I guess. Yeah, well, fair enough. Just get some Scottish people around, you'll be fine. Right. Okay. Bus stop. Campus. Rufus' lab. I think I did this one already, but okay. Hello, Rufus. So what's next? I have to go back in the sewers. No, it's much more straightforward. Part of it will be anyway. I need a way to broadcast quantum signal from the Fisherman's Pearl over as broad an area as possible. I figured the most robust transmission network available is the commercial radio band. So I've got to go to the Radio Shack in the Big Moist. Get this transmitter I built and plug it into their console. That will transmit a special frequency out over the radio, then I need a bunch of different test readings so I can adjust the signal for latency, data loss, and so forth. All you have to do is find as many random radios as you can, tune them into WGCR, and use this receiver to test the transmission. So that's why there's these radios all over the sodding place. I did wonder that, because most of them didn't actually, like, do anything. They were just kind of there. They were set dressing. That was not what I meant to do. Strongly object to being characterized as a nerd based solely on my appearance. Fine. You want to fight? I can fight. I'm surprisingly good at that. Oh, it's only doing 1 HP. Ah. Fine. Zap. Alright. I guess we're going to the Big Moist. Ooh, chapter 4. Swamped. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What's up? Oh. I need a break, I'm fried. Yeah, it's easy not more exercise this week than the last couple of years combined. Hey, the muscle went up, that's nice. What's this? See what's to notice. Ooh, Mudhenge. Might be worth a look. Check the board for anything else. Missing Tom Chapman, inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. Face of a teenage boy is circled in an attached photograph. A portrait of the boy and his elder male relatives, each holding a largemouth bass proportionate to his own height. There's a similar poster right beneath it. Missing Kathy Tracy, inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. Make a missing poster for Charles? Well, you don't have paper with much to make a poster. You could write Charles' name on the two that are already there. Alright, so that's that. Interesting. Apparently we got a piece of cheese. No, not a piece of cheese, sorry. A sponge. And we got several new places to go to. Okay, Mudhenge. Nearest place. The slog through the swamp is interrupted by an unfortunately familiar face. There you are, dearie. How nice to see you again, although I would have wished for a more festive setting, but I'm afraid I can't wait for the winter snow. Ah, not you again. Me again. Darkly well, at your service. You've been doing me a service by leaving me alone. Now, don't be such a Grinch. I have a present for you. What's a Grinch? Wait, did you say present? That's right. Painful retribution and Yuletide curses. Very clever of you, hiding in the Institute, all warm and cozy, behind the Dean's wards, where I couldn't get to you. But now that you're out near the source of our power, it's time for me to deck your halls, if you get my meaning. Look, I'm just looking for my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about the Dean, or your plans, or those weird dreams, or any of it. She lays a finger aside her nose, and her eyes start to glow red and green. Swell. Alright, guess we're doing this. Alright. Gotcha. 24. Won't quite kill her, but it'll take out so much of her stuff. Ooh. Have some hot damage. Bye-bye. Hey! Buzz got stronger. Lovely. I'm going to Mudhenge. Welcome to Mudhenge. What is this place? Friend, it's Mudhenge. What's that? It's one of the area's most popular henges. Folks travel from all over to see this mysterious Mudhenge. I've heard of Stonehenge. Is it like that? I don't see the comparison. You don't? Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big. Stonehenge is strong. I've gone all over this. So with respect, what I'm interested in talking about now is Mudhenge, which is a formidable monument of its own right. So much more than a first draft of Stonehenge, as they say in some magazines. What's so special about Mudhenge? Special? Well, during the swamp solstice, it's said that the needle of a compass placed upon the central altar will point not to west, but secret west, where lies the thing you need the most. Is that special enough for you? When's the swamp solstice? You're in a swamp. Pretty much always the swamp solstice. What's secret west? I'm no mysticon, whatever, but secret west is the direction in which lies the thing your heart is most missing. It's said that a compass laying on the altar of Mudhenge during swamp solstice will point to secret west. That was the object of the Mudhenge challenge, but of course we don't run the challenge anymore. Too hard, too many missing, presumed dead. Thing your heart wants the most? Kind of up to you, I guess. Yeah. I don't even know if I've got a heart that works. Well, whatever you're missing, maybe you'll find it out the secret west way. Now, I'm looking for someone. Another missing person? Don't mean to upset you, Mudhenge can be difficult. Some folks have a habit of walking into Mudhenge and never coming out. That's why we don't promote the Mudhenge challenge anymore. Doesn't sound like a challenge, that sounds more like a murder. It's a very real risk of going missing that makes Mudhenge such a popular destination for tourists. They want to go missing? Sure, folks get the thrills in different ways, but in the end, we all gotta get them. Me, I like to make earrings out of live scorpions. Is that dangerous? Mostly for the grasshoppers on my shoulders, but again, I do need the thrill. So have you seen Charles? Sorry, couldn't tell you. Folks don't always leave their name when they visit. You don't have a guest book? Used to, then one night they wandered into Mudhenge and never came back. I'd like to visit Mudhenge. Well, why wouldn't you? It's the best and most mysterious henge this side of the border. What border? I believe it's all of them. Fine, here's 2 meat. You wouldn't be able to come this way without seeing the famous Mudhenge. Here's a pamphlet that goes over just about everything we know. Ooh, okay. Little is known about the history of Mudhenge. Honestly, for 2 meat, yeah, that's about what I expected. How do I get in? Get in? Into Mudhenge. I don't see a gate. Why would there be a gate? Oh, I see. No entry to Mudhenge itself is prohibited by the Monument Protection Council. The ticket only gives you access to the observation area. We don't want you getting lost trying to complete the Mudhenge challenge. Where's the observation area? Just sort of the general area here. Right. Malcolm? Okay. Well, I know how to get in, thankfully. Also, I did notice... Sorry. Oh dear. Oh, that's many levels of not good. Right. Ooh. Drowned Mary's crown is buried past the huge tower. Okay. This is reading hobo code. Location: sunken boxcar. Neat. Ah. Crazy gatorman appears out of nowhere and is shamming it a bit to make sure you're nowhere 5 minutes from now. Wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, have you not seen a gatorman yet? Sorry, it's hard to keep track. These guys, Jessica mentioned, they have tough taily skin, lots of teeth, pretty attitude about everything that aren't already eating. I'll leave them to it. I've already learned that attacking random people can result in bad stuff. See, this is weird because I don't think it's a case of changing location. I think it's a case of changing items. Items are changing. You know, things, bits and pieces. Also, it said I was supposed to put a compass on some sort of central plinth or something. Hang on, didn't I have a compass? Didn't I not? Yeah, uncursed compass. Maybe if I equip it, it'll do something? Okay, he ran away. I don't know what I'm looking for. I thought I saw like an indicator or something. See, now we're back at the Hobo Rock. But where's this thing? I haven't seen this thing for an age. I don't know if there's like a pattern to it or... Because the locations of all the objects don't seem to change in terms of like the hinges themselves. Actually, no, that's not what they're called. That's not the henge. The henge is the circle that the stone pillars make. That's the henge. Oh. The stone... I don't know what they're called. I know the stones themselves are referred to as, I think, sarsens. Oh, this is stretching my memory a bit, but I think they're referred to as sarsen stones, although... I can't remember if that's the small stones or the large stones. I think the large stones could be just called standing stones. See, I can't get that bloody pillar to reappear. The one that told me about where to... Oh, hey. Apparently there are just people around here, which is extra creepy. Nah, I can't work out if there's like a pattern to this or not. Okay, well that's... You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to leave. Because... Ooh, sunken boxcar. And here's the sad sight. An old house abandoned long ago. The swamp. House sunk in the wet. Go inside. Hey, look at it. It's a shame. Jeepers creepers. There's a bandit shot dead on the floor, right in the foyer. Must have come out here looking for treasure. From the look of it, he wasn't the only one. I think a death hangs heavy in the place. This room is littered with bodies. 3 more bandits. The entire defensive line of the Ocean City football team. What? Obvious what happened. Bandits and the football players got sold the same line about buried treasure by some sifty rumor monger. Here's the kitchen. Also shot by a bandit and linebacker, looks like. Bedroom, the finish line. Here's who made it. Quarterback and wide receiver. You figure they'd be on the same side, but they shot each other in the back simultaneously. What? Shot each other in the back simultaneously. Okay. There's nothing in here but a single jewelry box. Yoink. Ooh. Begins every combat shielded. Just sell it. Generates 3 HP per second. That reminds me, I need to swap back to my fairy charm thing. How'd you find me? Just wait to have a look problem to determine the most statistically likely place you'd go next. Okay. Yeah, I did wonder if I was running around by myself for a bit. Hi, sorry I didn't know anyone was living here. I suppose I should stop being surprised by that. It's quite alright. Pepperidge Dolphin? Welcome to my humble abode. Can I point out, I love how everything is in italics because we're all leaning that way. That's boxcar you got here, aside from being a little steep. You know, I've grown more accustomed to the tilt. I hardly notice anymore. Apart from when I try to play marbles. Your game must really be going downhill. Asking some questions. Why you live in a boxcar in the swamp? Well, to be honest, it's been a difficult part of the old estate as far as I've been able to get before the homesickness becomes overwhelming. I wonder if you could spare me the time to help. I would be done with this place if I had a proper souvenir, specifically my father's collection of antique padlocks. Interesting. Sure, I can help. Just want to let you know there aren't any ghosts haunting the property. There aren't any? That's correct. Not a one. My family never suffered any violent or traumatic deaths. This is something you felt you had to warn me about. Not really warning as such, just thought you liked that low. Back with your 11 padlocks. Hang on a second. Your accent is different from the other hobos I've met. My family's from old money, you see. Old. Old enough that it's all turned to dust. Fair enough. Well, it's a quest. Not going to say no to that. That's the house up there. Let's head to the radio shack. Someone's old campsite. Ooh! Amidst the garbage strewn about, you found a finely 7-8 combination wrench with CW printed on the side. Obviously this belongs to Charles, but it doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd lose one of his tools carelessly, nor the kind of guy who'd leave trash around this campsite. Discover weird tracks in the mud. Big clawed bipedal tracks, must be gatormen tracks. There's a spot of some kind of scuffle. Charles must have gone kidnapped by gatormen. Well, damn. I think I can get 7 muscle easily enough. At least we're trying to cover up the fact that the brick was missing. Oh, is that it? Don't know, that might, oh, wrong one. That might end up coming in handy at some point, but I'm not sure. Oh, hi guys. I can swap water in and also out again. You might expect to find them to cancel each other out, but I guess not. Fluid dynamics are a mystery. Well, unfortunately, we've made some guys hanging around here with a stoic and cool, gatormen with more than usual allotment of teeth. We are radio technicians. Why are you standing here in the dark? Why not? Is it radio? There is nothing to see. Well, you got me there. This machinery looks weird. Are you speaking of the battery units that appear powered by outer space? Or some form of negative energy or something like that? Yeah, that's strange, right? They are not standard issue, that is true. What's this stuff for? Always with the questions. Sorry, I have a curious nature. I'll not reveal to you our employer's plans. To use this equipment to broadcast their voice across this country once she has assumed full control of the government. Now that's interesting. Because we know that Dark Noel is working with the president, I think? So could she be trying to like take control of the president? What about this water? What about it? Just wanted to point out that it isn't stagnant, it's flowing from one side of the room to the other. Running water, one of our several very common weaknesses. Vampire mixed for the door, getting each other's way. Oh, they were vampires. I did wonder that because they were talking like vampires. Ooh, glowy lightning ball thing. Oh, I love those. So Bruce is gouging at the console into beeps than it was emitting before. Excellent. Alright, so now we just gotta wander around and find radios. Wrong button. Burly hunter trudging through mud gives a holler. As he nears, you see him toting a shotgun under one arm and carrying a pile of gator hides on his shoulder. What are you doing? Swamp's no place for a little lady. Gators eat you alive. Take this. Get yourself a seat on the next bus out. Whoa, that's not enough money for the bus. Fine, fine, take this and go. Okay, I'm not a little lady, by the way. Disappointing lack of sandwiches inside. Open the hatch to cover the lower deck is completely flooded. You need some kind of breathing apparatus if you want to go down there. Okay. No perils on the horizon today, Captain. Wheel on the hatch is stuck fast. No matter grunting or straining will make it go round and round. Ooh, Russian clogs. That's a kick when you're rushing places. Oh, one button. Mildewy sailor's hat. Okay, so I need some sort of... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I need some sort of wetsuit or something. Around a clump of mangrove trees, or whatever kind of trees these are, you come face to face with a bearded gatorman. To clarify that it's a burlap sapling, doesn't have a face, just a gatorman. Ice sack, 150 meat, sale final. I got plenty of money, let's see what it is. Ooh, gator skin pants, gator cheese, and swamp eel hat band. Interesting combination. Not bad. Ooh, hello. Campsite is similar to the previous one. Lots of gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. These gatormen sure are slobs. It's another of Charles's wrench. Looks like he was all over the place here. Hey. That's one padlock. Didn't you say you wanted 11? Some say the most powerful tool is the padlock. Calpurnia, Mopey, Hortense, Beasley, Goldilocks, and Fenceworth. Hey! Bathtub is full of steaming blood, and the white red is just the light coming through the stained glass. Rose hanging above the bathroom window. Doesn't explain why the water is still hot. Fishing time! Ooh. Wet cigarette. This is really gross. If it's let you smoke it, it's too wet to light. Ah, that goes upstairs, does it? Alright, so that goes upstairs. One of those servants' carts used in posh hotels and in posh manor houses, apparently, with a big silver platter covered in a dome-shaped lid, just to the right size to hide a severed head. Underneath. Oh, it's empty. Fair enough. Alright, so we need to find 11 keys for 11 locks. Cocktail, not bad. What about the sink? A sack and 2 meat. We got one of the padlocks. Lovely. Dire corn holder, junk mail, and a paper clip. Again, I need breathing apparatus. I get the feeling I'm going to need to go to... Wait, what the hell does the wire coat hanger do? Okay. So sometimes you gotta find keys in order to get locks. Oh. Okay, that flashed up way too fast. Ooh, +9 to maximum HP. That's not bad. Battery, and I got a padlock key. Disappointing, apparently. It's supposed to be rain. You can find a miniature radio. Ooh, handmade radio. Interesting. Oh. Lots of boxes, don't want to say padlocks on them. All the radio you air, boy asked, you pops, where'd you get all that treasure? Is it a cursed pirate horde stolen from the ruins of an ancient civilization? The sound investment in probably normal and moral financial markets. The voices sound so eerie. Actually, do you get like... for goodness sake, Agnes, you're obsessed with taping things to the back of paintings. Ooh! Just like your aunt one night, she probably died peacefully in her sleep just like she did. Things tied to the back of paintings, huh? Terrible ghoul stole the key to my nightstand. Don't call your brother Ralphie a terrible ghoul. He probably hid the key in this potted plant in the hallways like he always does. Ah! No, not you. Back. Lovely, okay. And he also mentioned about a key behind... And there's the sticky padlock key, excellent. Who stole my golden arm? What's this thing? You have any other ghost stories? Is there any one you ever tell? A creepy music box, apparently. So we still need the padlock for the medicine cabinet. And we still need a way down into the basement. Okay. Please be careful around the kitchen knives, they're very sharp. I keep them that way because they're counterintuitive, I thought. Though it may be, dull knives actually cause more accidents. Not sure that's how it works, but okay. Remember Ralphie, you must have never opened the door to strangers, because it might be a kidnapper. I'm sure that would never happen, but it might be a vacuum cleaner salesman and we already have one of those. Yes, the true horror is the door-to-door salesman. Putting the pill salsa down the commode. See the bottom corner, it says this. Yes, well spotted. I did not notice that, because it's in the bottom corner of my vision, and I honestly just didn't bloody see it. Alright, my guess is that, again, I gotta come back here when I get... Oh, actually, can listen here. So great for our family who never suffered any supernatural curses. Okay. For the workbench, calm down, Angus, I'm fine, just practicing changing the oil in our car. Oh, I got a rusty key. Brilliant. Open the cabinet, second of bone china. Human bone china? Fine china helmet. 4+ magic weapon attack. That's not terrible. Okay, so yeah, I still have to find my way into the basement. So I think if I go to the Bass and Sons, I'll probably find it there. Let me check the Leather Brothers later. Hey, it's very wet here. Also, it's 5 o'clock, so I'm going to have to take a quick break. Yeah, we'll see if we can find Charles when we get back. Maybe, I'm hoping so. Hoping he hasn't gone and died on me, but you never know. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright. Okay, people are wandering around with shotguns for some reason, but probably because of the gatormen, I would imagine. So it identifies these waters as a site of historical importance. It was the birthplace of Largemouth Luke. Largemouth Luke. Bass present at the signing of the Declaration of Dependence on August 2nd, 1792. He returned to his home waters to die, but his body was never found. Odd, but okay. Business? Do what you must then, for your own good, don't hang around. Curse of late, stranger. Sales are down, children gone missing. Bosses have stopped speaking to one another. I'd quit, but God help me, I love the damn fish. What goes on here? We fish largemouth bass, and most of us are sons. Why don't the bosses speak to one another? Between you and me and 3,600 largemouth bass, Mr. Chapman and Tracy haven't been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Aquatomy Awards a few years back. They tell each other only because they both perform a function vital to the business, which is Tracy debones the fish and Chapman rebones them. Only then are fish ready for the market. You're saying they take out the fish's bones and put them back in? It's tradition. For generations, the Chapman has deboned the bass and Tracy rebones them. That unique process is what gives our bass distinctive tang. What can you tell me about Largest Mouth Luke? If you ask me, that's just what I did. Hell, they ran off. This life isn't for everyone. And Tom and Kathy never had any makings of a largemouth bass deboner or reboner. Wait, didn't I press... Oh, did I press what happened to the kids? I must have pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I thought I was asking about largemouth Luke. Sorry. I thought that was a bit weird. I was like, I thought I pressed the large... I must have pressed the wrong button. No, don't worry. I've seen him, you know. Yeah, he's not dead, they say. How can largemouth bass be alive? Normally only 20 years or so, but largemouth Luke is a special fish. Maybe someday I'll see him again. Okay. What's the matter with you? She left me. Who? Amphibious truck. Oh, so not a person. No, I'm more interested in amphibious truck. What happened to your truck? Our truck. It's the company truck. We used to take the fish to market. A couple of nights ago, I forgot to fill her up before bed. That must have really ticked her off because the next morning she was gone. No note, nothing. Are you suggesting the truck is sentient? It's funny, I wouldn't have thought so, but I can't see any other explanation for it running off the way it has. Could it have anything to do with the missing kids? Tom and Kathy? You'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about it. Maybe they took the truck? I don't know, seems like a stretch. When did the children go missing? Same day as the truck, but I think that's probably a coincidence. What's this puddle here? It's the gas I never gave her that night. It's here now, in our special place, waiting for her to come home. Is it working? Obviously you can see that it's not. How far could someone have gone in the truck? With the gas left in her, it couldn't have gone further than 100 miles? No, 100. Sorry, 100 is fisherman lingo. It means 11. Missing truck, huh? That's a shame. She'll be back. She has to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise. And then where will she be? Stranger is just a chum you haven't met yet. That's gross. Those are decorative. And the chum inside, very first batch of chum ever made by largemouth bass and sons back in the summer of 1803. Can I have it? No. Cat. Cat avoids your touch. You get to sense any true loyalty to the fisherman's cause. Right. Well, let's say hi. You wonder, do you ever wish you had a glorious death at sea? Many a sea creature have tried to give me one, miss, but before they can get their teeth into me, I've reboned them 6 ways to Sontag. He spits a wad of chewing tobacco out the door. Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer. Largemouth Bass and Sons. You hear about Tom? Did see the posted about the missing children. Find one child, you'll find the other. My Tom has been lured into the lair of Occam's gator by that Jezebel of a deboner's daughter, a good and true fisherman led astray by that delinquent sorceress who never cared a Walt Whitman for what we do here at Largemouth Bass. Occam's gator? Cheeks dark into the murky hue of a humpback anglerfish. As long as there's been Largemouth Bass and Sons, there has been an Occam's gator. To our great misfortune, I venture that no creature of land nor sea quite so terrible. 12 feet tall he is, red as a furnace, with smoke billowing from his nostrils. He and his rapacious appetites are a plague on our business. He'll eat everything we've got, largemouth bass, everything. It keeps me up at night, wondering what we did to deserve him. It's a sin against the land to both debone and rebone fish, perhaps. But damn it, it's what gives us bass its sing. Being a little sexist, don't you think? Not remotely. I'm not saying anything about her gender at all. I'm only saying she may have gotten the boy eaten by a gator man. But when you throw words like Jezebel around, it's a little loaded. Is it? Well, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm willing to change, but you have to be patient with me, alright? I'm old-fashioned. I can't keep up with all these new generations. Has gender penicillin. I was Kathy responsible for the arrogance of youth. Kathy Tracy never thought she had anything to fear from Occam's gator. She didn't respect him. Several times I caught her attempting to summon the beast by shouting its name 3 times in a mirror or directly into the mouth of a bass. It was always going to end with her in Occam's belly. Just didn't think my Tom would be fool enough to go along with it. Do you think he could have run away on his own? Absolutely not. Tom's a 3rd generation bass boy. Proud and true. Why, just last month he said, I'm excited about my future in reboning largemouth bass, Dad. Does that sound like the words of a boy with 1 foot out the door? No, there's a simple explanation. The siren song of Kathy who lures good men into the bellies of gators. Is there a finder's fee? 200 meat for starters, and my mother's fishing rod for entree. On one condition. I don't want you looking for Kathy on Tracy's dime. It's Tom that needs saving, and he needs saving from her, so that's the condition. Oh, and you'll need to find Tom, so that's 2 conditions. Is it special fishing rod? Okay, deal. What do you do here? I'm the Chief Reboning Officer. I'm looking for someone myself, Charles Wallace. I know the name, some fool wrote it on the missing poster I had up for Tom, and I've been wondering who or what he is. Is he a fish? No. Then I'm not the person to ask. I'm a fisherman, friend. My back is fish. I must be asking some sort of human fisherman. You are a human fisherman. His expression turns sour now that you poked a hole in his premise. He's lost interest in the conversation. Okay. Back there, a mess. That's okay, I don't mind. Not messy, it's the mess. As in, that's where we have our meals. Oh, I thought they only called it a mess in the armed forces. It's a fish... And is fishing not the armed forces? What do we do? Hold rods, huh? Your arms? Tank claims that these cups of homemade bone broth, you should take one. Lovely. Oh, hello. Wasn't quite what you intend to do. Lucky you did manage to reveal a secret. Tom Chapman's diary. Okay, here we go. This diary belongs to Tom Chapman. If found, please return to Largemouth Bass & Sons. For controversial thoughts and secret plans, turn to page 19. For information of no consequence, turn to page 33. It's dangerous, but the only way we won't be followed is if we take the truck through the Gatorman camp. We'll ask Peter where it is. Animal ideas. 3-toed squid. 4-toed squid. Right, so yeah. Obviously that was like the opposite way around. Can I show him this? Were you having your mess's heart attack? I read Tom's diary. Seems like he was planning to take the truck and drive through a nearby gatorman camp to ensure he wasn't followed. Well, it was on the page, it said containing information of no consequence, but in fact the information there was very pertinent indeed. Why would you say it was no confidence? I don't understand. Is this irony thing I hear is fast poisoning your generation? More or less. Oh, actually, there was a door I didn't check. But I didn't spot it there initially. What is it? Fish. Can I fish here? Alright, let's go check the other side of things. Catamine fresh water, best deboning. Emptied to magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter. Any idea who did this? Can't prove it yet, but I'll be damned if Occam's Gator didn't have its claws in this. When did this happen? 3 nights ago. I'm still in shock. I can't even muster the strength to close the safe. I can do it for you. It's not hard. Would you? Sure. Greetings. As a mariner, do you hate being stuck behind a desk? Excuse me, I make 6 figures a year behind this desk, and mind your manager, addressing Adam Tracy, Chief Deboning Officer of Largemouth Bass & Sons. You must be the one throwing a lot with a wrench free boner next door. Surprised to know your name. I'd like to talk about your daughter. Don't see the point. Sounds like she might have run away from home. I'll excuse the remark as you don't know my Kathy, but suffice to say that's impossible. It seems I may have inadvertently made a choice. I was hoping I could solve both of them, but whatever. Kathy would not simply leave home. There's a much simpler explanation. Occam's Gator. Yeah. Keep listening. You think Occam's Gator ate Kathy? Occam's Gator ate Kathy, aren't we too late? Not necessarily. Occam's only handicap is his glacially slow digestion. Go ask Sylvester, a god of ours. He was swallowed up by Occam's, but by stripping off in his belly and greasing his body in Occam's own fat, he was able to slither up and out of Occam's jaw while the great beast slept. We have to terminate him for attempting to unionize. This whole thing sounds made up. Nothing made up about a giant blue gator man who eats guns. Didn't the other guy say he was red? I've seen the destruction he wrought, I've certainly seen that. Friend Charles is missing. Hold on, there's something written on Kathy's poster at the bus stop. Talk about something else for now. You must, but I warn you, what do you do here? I'll be on my way. Occam's Gator, you get the joke? Yeah, like Occam's razor, I'm assuming. At least that's what I think it... I assume that's what the joke is. Liz, and just so you know, the fish we serve here is deboned. That's just the way we like it. I want to see you putting bones in fish. Definitely won't see that. The bottles with a piece of muscle, huh? Why is my muscle so low? Ah. Damn it. Didn't realize that was the original sandwich. My muscle and moxie have gone down. Tits. Yeah, it's separate. That's annoying. Well, we can definitely get my muscle up another level. I'm sure I've got something for that. Nice. Crew quarters off limits. Where the fish live, we live. Can I go inside? That's space for the Tracy family, like our crypt. Can I go to that? What do you know about Occam's gator? Oh, that's fake. Yeah, it's a legend, old Baswell's tale. Sometimes things go missing or the business has a run of bad luck and folks want a deeper explanation for it. But you didn't kidnap the kids? I doubt it. Your boss says you saw him. Didn't you ever tell a boss what they wanted to hear? There's gators in these parts, alright? I have to scare them off the property on an almost daily basis. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to go and visit their stomping grounds. You won't find any sort of Occam's gator there, I assure you. Okay, that's good. We've got a new location to check out. Alright then. Gator Hamlet and the Leather Brothers. Declaring a band of Cub Scouts sing fight songs around a fire. I don't have enough mysticality for that, I'm afraid. Sorry. So you set up quite the trading post here. And he shakes his head. Paul can't speak. Can't or won't? Don't. Did you become mute? Very personal question. The only problem is just a hobby of mine to make observations on the nature of questions. Basically, Paul lost his tongue in a poker game. That's awful. Back home we play strip poker, high stakes or not at all. Can we trade? Hey, here we go. What do we got? Anything of... Ooh, pickaxe. I will buy a pickaxe. I might need that. And we've already got a crowbar. Oh, duct tape. Made of genuine leather does not contain genuine leather. Fair enough. Something to say about the dead gator. Sorry, I didn't know he was a mailman. Would never intentionally hunt a mailman. Never accused you of killing a mailman. Ah, hell, me and my big mouth. It was in my way. You understand? I had no idea he was a mailman. Would never touch a mailman if I know my brother. He had nothing to do with it, I swear. What's wrong with killing a mailman? Listen to yourself. Can't tell you're a hunter, right? Most any species is fair game for hunting, but mailmen are protected by the International Treaty. The last hunter I know who hunted a mailman got pulled up by the International Criminal Court and mailed to Mars. Never heard of the International Criminal Court. No reason you should have. So far, its jurisdiction only extends to the hunting of mailmen. Me ain't much of a story. I'm a hunter named John Leathers. If you can't tell from the accent, I'm from Albion. As a toddler, I hunted small game like mosquitoes and gnats, then moved on to foxes and voles and such as I grew up. I like the game over here, but I got my eye on the greatest hunt of all, which is big picture. I'd like to build a ladder to heaven so I can hunt the dinosaurs. It's more of a 5 to 10 year plan, though. For the record, Albion is the old name for England, so this guy basically comes from the UK, so that's cool. I don't know how either ladders or heaven would work, but I guess it's good to have a dream. It'd be more practical to build a time machine. Now that just sounds ridiculous. Never been asked this many questions before. You can talk the talk, alright, but what about hunting the hunt? I got work that needs doing, but I ain't going out there while they're searching the swamp for the sod who killed their mailman. They'll find me, I'm dead. You don't have to be a leatherman to know which way the wind's blowing. What are you asking me exactly? Working on something really important. project. For that I need 5 gator hides, even though a place you might find them. Scoped it out myself. Gonna be easier unless it was a smaller number of gator hides. What's the project you're talking about? Not so fast, need to know I can trust you first. Alright, gator hides. Might not like what you see. Go inside. The egg is busted. You're right. I don't like it. Told you it wasn't a pretty sight. Looking forward to eating that egg all day, and come dinner time, only went and bloody dropped it. Sorry for your loss. Well, okay then. Spot a shadow wall hovering around and decided to follow it deeper into the swamp. Alright, let's fight him. Whoa, that's more stuff than I was expecting. Nice. That reminds me, how much experience? Oh, I've got a good chunk of experience. Let me have a look at some books, see what I got. Okay, so we've got that, which, yeah, not necessarily interesting. There's that. Grants an upgradable skill, increases meat drops. Okay. Got some free meat. Further upgrade fondue deluge. That's the one that sets something on fire. I choose not to be cold. That's hot armor. Nothing particular in that one. That gives stench armor. Mind melt. I don't think I use that one very often. Sleaze armor. Parmesan missile. We'll do that one. And we'll do that one because why not? We've still got 100 left. Spooky armor is the weakest one at the moment. Hot armor is 3, spooky armor is 1. Or I could get some stench armor. Alright. It's another gatormen camp, alright, and there's 4 more wrenches here. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing to a nearby hill. Ooh. Gatormen's fortress, huh? Released from this cage, the cold man squirms into the muck, gasping for air. My God, you're my savior. One more day trapped in that, and I would have succumbed completely to despair. Who are you? Fabian, illustrator in natural sciences. Arid steppes, glittering icebergs, but lately been interested in taking me to these damp lands. How did you get in there? I was traveling to the swamp to sketch the native cypress, only to get caught in the net by these gatormen. First they allowed me to roam within the confines of the camp. When I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put in the refrigerator. Truck? Oh, it hurled through the camp like a bass out of hell. It was a boy and a girl at the wheel. I called out, stop, I'm a prisoner, take me with you, but they drove on. What makes a person do that? Do you know where it was heading? North of here, I'm sure. North, huh? And since that driver at Largemouth Bath Sons was confident the truck could only make it 11 miles at most, he was trapped from 11 miles distance between the camp and the fishery. An amphibious truck. You have a creature called Occam's Gator. Supposedly a large gator, 2 tails, who breathes smoke from his nostrils. I think you're describing my mother-in-law. So you don't know. Okay. I do want to leave. That's a good guess. If we ever meet again, it would be an honor to paint your portrait. Am I not soggy enough? Hang on. Combination lock on it, you don't know the combination. Right, so they're sort of running backwards and forwards. I don't know if I actually want to be like taking on the gator guys, because like I attacked the fish people before and that really came back to bite me. So I'm not sure if I want to attack these people. Truck's been abandoned for some time. There's nobody inside unless they're very small and hiding. Are they small and hiding? No. Search the seats. Newspaper left on the passenger seat is opened to the classified page. Circled are advertisements for Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women and The Docks. The immediate is yesterday's news. Search under the seat. Gas tank is located underneath the driver's seat, which has the advantage of lowering the truck's center of gravity. The gas tank is empty, which has the disadvantage of the truck not working. Small L, B, and S key. Okay, let's head back to LBNS. What could the key be for? Oh, good. Her HP's gone up. Won't say no to that. I found the truck. Really? Where is she? Is she right? Does she need anything? She's out of gas. I'll go to her then. Once the rain stops, I really need her back. I left an egg sandwich on the passenger seat, and I'm afraid by now the eggs will have hatched. Take it easy. Well, that's fine. I found the company truck. You're meant to be finding the company's son. The truck is the key to finding the son. Let me get back to that. It's looking more and more like Tom ran away from home. Alright, so he's not desperately interested in that. What's the key for? Hang on. Is there anything that's like locked? Won't let me in that one. There was the locked door back here in the kitchen. So it could be the key to that room. Bingo. Ooh, spearmint taffy and licorice taffy. 16 teeth. Okay. Taffy's letter. Dad, all anyone cares about in his family's largemouth bass. I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't I deserving of being cared about too? I'm leaving, Dad, for a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never gonna find me because you don't know where that is. Love, Kathy. P.S. Hi, Mom. Can I marry into your family? I ate your sandwich. Yeah, I ate your sandwich. I never found the real thing. Found these teeth under the pillow. Yep, those are mine. You believe in the tooth fairy? Nope. Found your company truck. Using Tracy. Kathy, Tracy. No, but finding the truck helps us find Kathy. It's looking more and more like Kathy ran away from home. Can I marry into your family? You need to see this. Adam Tracy pulls over the letter, his brow sinking into deeper furrows each line. Ain't never, ain't I? My friend, these are vulgar contractions of Occam's gator. I think Kathy a copy of Jane Eyre to have her contracting properly. No, this letter is obviously a ruse. Occam's clumsy attempt to throw us off. Face it, Tiger. Your daughter ran away from home. Okay, so where did they go? Alright, hang on. Back to... Let me have another look at that newspaper again. Check that out later. Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women. The Docks. Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women. I'm wondering if that's back in Ocean City. The Docks. I know it's Broadwalk, but... So not that then. Oh! Of course, they'd be waiting at the bus stop, wouldn't they? You, Tom, and Kathy. Wait, was it Tom, Chapman, and Kathy? Hang on, which one was it? I think it's that one? Going up slightly, you can see you've put the work into remembering their surnames. Thought you may be at cross purposes. Respects must be paid. Who wants to know? I do, isn't that obvious? Take a last look, we're on the next bus out. Your folks back home think you were kidnapped or eaten. So utterly typical, they can't even conceive that someone might not want to live the same small little largemouth past life they do. It's not even a life. Not for us it isn't. It's the kind of life we want to lead. It's only possible in the city. What kind of life is that? We're going to start a business making wigs for judges. Is that a job? Are you... Don't be rude. Sorry, but you gotta... I mean, it's like asking if cobbling is a job. Is cobbling a job? How are you gonna get me with that again? I don't think judges wear wigs in this country. It's gonna be an international company. I was gonna say, like, they wear wigs in the UK for some reason. At this point, I don't think there's any particular reason other than just... Well, it's just what we do here. I don't think there is actually a reason why at this point. Spending money is if you know anything about it. Trying to find my own path too. We ain't trying squat, we're doing wigs for judges. Look, I need to take you back to your parents. Hell to that, you need to take us back to the bass needs bones. We're not going back, pal. Not ever. Largemouth Bass and Sons is a trap. All we can ever do is repeat the same old toxic patterns that our father did, our grandfathers did. Debone the fish, rebone the fish, debone the fish. What's the point? It's a mindless life. Never gonna change. No, pal. Not for us. Better to die in poverty than live a largemouth bass deboner or reboner. Unfortunately, I was kind of hired to bring you home. Listen, we're not going back. Nothing you can do. I don't have enough Oh, he is real. What about that? Welcome to Gator, you have no... If this guy's real? Gator is why he's the bane of our lives, our family's lives. He's haunted us, tortured us before I was even born. What does he want? Back. Did you just say back? Miserable back. We will be miserable if we go back. Gator sneers to your surprise. The beast apparently has no intention of killing or eating the children, but means to return them home to largemouth bass and sons. But why? You want them to be miserable? All yes, miserable back. I don't know what Ockengazel wants except our whole family to be miserable. I don't know why he torments. Huh. What's your problem? Misery, You want to cause misery, vast misery, to largemouth bass and some specifically. But why, God? Misery God. You have a god that wants to cause misery to largemouth bass and sons. What's your god's name? Occam's Gator. So he's saying that he is a god. He's like an angry god that wants these kids in this family to be miserable. That's really weird. Look, just leave the kids alone. You're shaking Occam's Gator when he's got his mind set on something. But there's got to be a way we can work this out. Violence apart from that. Oh, damn it, I just don't have enough. Why is my Moxie so bloody low? It's because of that bloody sandwich. Alright. What the hell am I gonna do? You know what? Screw it. This is gonna be a hard fight. Okay, we need to hit him with my most powerful shit. Immune to bleeding and poison, indeed. Only 5 damage, but it also gets his Moxie down. Make him on fire. What's he about to do? Tends to show Clarence's awful mouth. Wait, which one's Clarence? Ah. 17 spooky damage. Okay. Do that. Slow his stats down a bit. That'll make him much weaker and therefore easier to deal with. Okay. Raise all of my elemental. I think I'm okay on that front. Alright, let's just do some damage. And then zap. That's fine. Yep, do that. Yep, because you're immune to bleeding, aren't you? Have some more fire. Okay. Yep, unfortunately you are immune to bleeding damage, so that's not going to do me any good. $24. Time to die. Well, hey! So I got the Gator hide. Hey, I got Gatorman hide. He who does misery unto others will also have that misery done unto him, which is another way of saying you beat Occam's Gator senseless to his reptilian remains of decomposed into swamp goo. Perhaps now the folks at Largemouth Battlestone will tell stories about you. It's not like you don't deserve it at this point. Yeah, that was weird. It's kind of annoying I just didn't quite have enough Moxie to get past that, but it is what it is. Don't know what to say. No one's ever done anything like that before. Killing a huge gatorman, I mean. No one's even done that for me either. I don't know how I can repay you. Oh, there's money. I forgot about money for a second. Not so much, but I want you to have this as a free sample. Plus 10 to... Ooh, actually, that's not bad. 10 to HP and 3 HP regenerated each round. Mind you don't combine it with the jury's wig and the executioner's wig, nobody should have that much power. Judge, jury, and executioner, very funny. Are you still going to try and take us back? No, get going. No, get on the bus, just go. I don't know what the hell I'm going to tell the other guys, but maybe I can convince them that it's for the best. Ooh. Fun. My friend Tom's gone. I received a telegram from him with the news. He's in the big city, thriving as the head of his own business manufacturing wigs for judges. He already set up a business and it's already thriving? Yep, it's fast, I know, but judges' wigs are a gold mine. I can tell you, you don't have business instincts. Sorry about your son. You know, I'm actually proud of him. Always thought he was a dreamer. Never realized he had those killer instincts for business. Yeah, he's a good sort, Tom. Maybe I've been unfair to him. Are you worried about the future of the business? Succession is only an issue if I die, wouldn't you agree? And that's far from inevitable, especially if I invest in a good helmet. Occam's Gator's dead. You say that, but I'm not convinced he can actually die. I've seen him sucked into a biplane propeller only for his ooze to reconstitute itself into an even larger form. As far as I'm concerned, there are two constants in life. Death, specifically, Occam crazy not having one, and taxes. These things are harangued about every month. It sounds boring. I'd still get that fishing rod. Don't have the rod anymore. When we got that telegram from Tom, I threw it into the sea. Let the fishes have it. Figured they'll use it to destroy each other, and we'll sweep it in to pick up the pieces. Well, fair enough. Yay! Well, that's that problem sorted out. But we still got to go find Charles. They're suffering due to now Kathy is lost. Received a telegram from her and now she's throwing life away chasing the judge way to your dreams. Are you concerned about the future of business? We will suffer the setback we've always done, but our plans to rebrand largemouth bass and sons and daughter will have to be put on hold. Sorry about the daughter. I only hope she realizes the mistake she's made. Her mother always told her, don't throw your life for a man like I did. Oh, now that you mentioned it, I did wonder. I'd like to believe you, but he's died before. One time from a rifle shot to the head, other from TB. Yours rises from the ashes like a bird. The phoenix? Now I'm thinking about the duck. Alright, fair enough. Fine, whatever. Occam's Gator is dead. Oh, not another one. Let me check your forehead. You've been hanging around here a lot and worried you might have come down with bass madness. Wouldn't you have bass madness since you're here all the time? I have bass fever, that's different. Bass fever is an enthusiasm for largemouth bass and also means I'm immune to bass madness. Maybe I have bass fever. I can tell that you don't. To be honest, I'm not sure you care about fish at all. Fair enough. Alright then, okay. So, I'm thinking to put that on for a bit. Could do with a bit more health. Let's check out the crash site. Find an old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. What we got left? Ooh, just a bunch of stuff. Fair enough, won't say no. Most diagonal plane you've ever encountered. Grumpy looking pilot. Seems like you got a bit of a problem there. You think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I've got if you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass downwards in the swamp is just the most obvious one. Anything I can help with? Rhonda Rasmussen. Rasmussen? Yeah. And if you got some time on your hands, I can bet your buns I could use it. What happened? I was looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go. Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runaway here for me to get flying again. Plane seems very stuck, sticking out the ground right there. Talk about something else. What's wrong with the fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but not good for it. Not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry, figured it wouldn't be a big deal since I got a can of backup fuel, which is full of water too. Nothing so bad it can't be a little bit worse. Okay, what's involved in building a runway? Enough tar and macadam? I could slap down a quick and dirty runway, dirtier than quick for certain, but it'd be enough to get me out of here. Ready to get a barrel of tar. Anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it. What's macadam? It's like gravel for fuss budgets. Okay. Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not all row together. I can look for some rocks. Ooh, quarry. Okay, I'll go take a look. Hang on a sec. What's wrong with your fuel? Can it be fixed? Technically, yes, just needs to have the water distilled out of it. Basic distillation setup should do the trick. Okay. So we got that. Have I seen a distillery anywhere? Check it out. You approach the chest, a bunch of gatormen jump out. Alright, guess we're finding some gatormen. That'll do it. Ow! Hey. Kublai's quarry keep out. No. This rock has an X painted on it for some reason. Ooh, stylish gel. Close them up. Ooh, what's this say? X marks a vein of rock candy ore. Ooh, pure rock candy. Probably literally. Okay, so we've got reload, crush, pull, so crush, pound, polish, units, and dump. Now, what was the size I needed it to be? Was it like 3 centimeters? I need to bring some 3 centimeter gravel. Alright, so we need to get to 3. Close. Right, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Dump all that in there. So it's bring it back. Yes, I promise. Come on, let's go. Got your macadam, whatever the hell that is. Some good looking rocks, nice find. Alright, nicely done. Okay, you consider all the possible ways in which you might extract this plane from its current state of diagonally procrastination. Well, we've got leverage, so examine the crash site carefully, walk around it, and tap gently on this that until you find the spot you're looking for. Perfect place to stand. Having found it, you wedge your shovel in beside the plane, deftly pry out the mud. Got your plane unstuck. Hell of a trick, I gotta say, I'm duly impressed. Still caked in mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the territory. In a real literal sense. Alright. Well, good. So that's 2 out of 3. And the other one was, of course... Yeah, we still need a way, like, under the water, which we just completely haven't found yet. And we also need that for the house too. And we got to do the 11 radio thing, although that one I'll have to wander around a bit to do. And in terms of places on the map, I don't know if we can find anywhere new. Ooh, Monster Shack. We've got the Monster Shack. Alright. So we've got a decent collection of stuff. Obviously, we'll have to go to the Gamer's Fortress to rescue Charles. May need to attack some gatormen to do that, not entirely sure. But we'll see. But it's also 6 o'clock, and that means we're out of time for today, unfortunately. Alright, so we're making decent progress. Don't know how much more of this game there is left at this point. Like, it's obviously I've been playing this for a while now, and I mean, I'm enjoying it. I just love the hell out of the Loathing games. I think they're great. Kind of wish they'd put Kingdom of Loathing on as like a normal thing rather than some sort of Facebook game, I believe it was originally. But hey, it is what it is.
Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.